You need a great opener, like somehow we're adults. Do.
We can record that right
some
now.
Some kind of like.
We can record that right now.
Everybody be quiet.
Somehow we're adults.
We are rolling.
Okay. Oh, we're stacking them up because there's like 3 in the recycling bin.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, my thought was like if we put him here and Wyatt does throw up.
I mean, we should. That's probably.
I'm just trying to count all my ducks. Wyatt, I will transport you on the roof. We will put you in the bed of Cody's truck and drive you back to your
Colton,
house.
can you reach that beer?
Man. I'm not opposed to it.
It's under the chair.
Oh, fuck me.
I understand what I've signed up for.
Why is your microphone turned off?
I don't know.
You gotta turn on the thing. The switch. The switcheroonie.
Stop.
Much better.
There's a lot of things you could have done to test that. There's a lot of things.
But would it be Wyatt?
No.
That's the question.
I mean, it would be. But
I don't know.
I mean,
technically.
it was like a
Test.
it's more of a philosophical answer I was looking for than a literal answer.
You get what you get.
Spell philosophical.
RYANSUCKSDICK.
Just one?
Multiple.
It has been known.
And here we are.
Has been said many times, many ways. I'm just pulling up.
Pulling up what?
I'm
Pulling up what?
pulling up the
Speak.
address
Of what?
because I was going to shout out the barbershop that is going to be paying for the alcohol for this.
Oh.
Fucking shout them out. Let's go.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, fuck.
Shout out to the Plant City Barbershop, the Fade Away Barbershop, for supplying the alcohol. 1705 James L. Redmond Parkway. Thank you guys for providing alcohol. Get your haircuts there. Okay, bye.
Thanks for the beer.
Appreciate it.
Do I get free haircuts because I'm here?
Sure.
And I wish you enjoy
I
your
actually
free
need
beer.
a haircut.
Jesus
Can we-
Christ. You don't even. I'm so tired. My barber contributes more than my best friend does.
Well, you know.
These things happen.
You find out who your friends are.
I think more importantly, I found out who my friends aren't.
Who aren't they?
I mean,
Listen, I do what all good friends do. I insult you on a regular basis and help you when you need help. I
There
don't
you
see
go.
what the problem is.
Yeah. No. I think
it seems pretty solid to me.
Right? That's
we're on track.
Wyatt helps me not at all. Insult me at all.
well. See, you don't get one without the other. It's like a
We're a package.
it's like a
deal.
Groupon. You
Yeah, we're like a group.
either get it all or you don't. He's done. He's already done. Look at his face.
You guys are having way too much fun already.
Well, you know, when you start drinking at 4 instead of 11, whatever.
Well, you just start drinking at 11?
It was mow day.
Hmm?
I had to mow. Can't
Welcome
mow
to
the
mow.
yard.
You gotta be hydrated.
Can't mow the yard without having a beer.
Dude, it was like
7.
a fucking 100 degrees out plus outside.
Yep.
My
was
car
there.
was in the shade. when I
Actually,
left.
I have tan lines on my thighs from the.
You have red lines on your thighs. I would
Yeah,
call
well, no,
tan
it's because
lines.
I'm like mayo. It'll tan out.
You're like mayonnaise?
Yes, that's
Like an instrument.
Yeah, I'd
mayo.
rub
You can't see
I'd,
this.
I'd rub you on my sandwich.
It's mayo.
I'd rub you on my
Straight up
sandwich.
mayo. As white
You
as
can
it
stand
get.
up.
You can.
As white as it get. That well, you know. Last thing I want to do is get pants in the camera and get my little tiny blur.
You're a little
be
tiny
extra small.
and not be able to go to
We'll
your
crop it
school
just
zone.
right.
Right? I don't want to get in trouble. No.
I felt, but my car was parked in the shade of jiu-jitsu, and it was
What?
It was 100 degrees.
I get in my truck after work and it's like 115 in there.
Yeah, no shit.
It's fucking retarded.
It's just,
I get in and I'm like,
What? Okay.
I was sitting in the
can't
shade
fucking
earlier. I was like mowing and weed eating stuff, and I like went and sat in the shade to like relax because normally it's like, oh, there's a breeze and
No.
it's cool, and I'm just dripping sweat. It's just like disgusting. I'm like, this isn't any better. I'd rather be walking across the yard because at least me moving
It's
through
something.
the stagnant air feels better than
It's like
sitting in
this
it.
is how you breathe whenever you're like doing it. You're like, you know what I mean? When you're outside, that's how the breath feels. It's like you're taking a lot of air in, but there's nothing going in.
No.
you don't even have to drink water because like you breathe it in.
Bro, it's so
You're
humid
filter
outside.
feeding water.
It feels
out of the air.
I feel bad for vehicles parked in parking lots right now. It's that fucking hot outside. What I was gonna say, how come every fucking year it's a normal thing in Florida that like when it's summertime that after like fucking noon to like 4, you can just assume it's going to be raining. But it hasn't started yet. We're in July.
Well, we had
2nd
we had
today.
like a week and a half of it.
Yeah.
Of like every day in the afternoon it rained.
Yeah, for 20 minutes though.
Yeah.
It rained for 20 minutes and then it stopped, and
Yeah,
it just got
that's-
super steamy.
It just makes it worse.
Yeah, but that used to be like that for like 3 months
Listen,
straight.
Florida is literally hell.
I don't understand why we're here. Can we just all pick up and move?
I'm down.
I mean,
Yeah.
Wyatt, I know that you're the least likely to
tell
move,
you what,
but where are we going?
You convince all the women, and we'll go.
I'll go.
You know, all we have to do is just say we're doing it and
What
put it
are
on the
we
calendar.
really gonna do?
You know they're gonna come with us. They're gonna fight and kick and scream.
I feel like you're kind of pushing limits.
If we all pitch in on like a 10-bedroom house,
I'm sure your wife's job will.
Bro,
allow
we
her.
could like
we could
go
get
to
a fucking banging house.
We go like Georgia and get one of them old slave houses.
Uh-huh.
It's like 47 rooms,
Damn
and
straight.
17 bathrooms.
We
No,
all-
I'm just saying. No, I only say
Why does it
that.
gotta be a slave house?
No,
Cody?
that-
Why can't it just be
Who's
an
gonna
old
fucking-
plantation?
Oddly specific. Cody.
I thought.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I'm sorry.
Who's gonna mow the grass?
And Cody's canceled.
Me? I don't fuck them.
Can't be straight white and say slaves.
Hey,
Listen,
Oh,
I'm
fuck, I
just
just
saying.
canceled myself.
It's the same difference.
Okay.
I'm talking about
This will
those
never
houses
get on
are
the
cheap,
internet.
bro. Those houses are cheap. Had nothing to do with
Dude,
slaves. I'm talking
get
about
Sorry,
this
the
giant-ass
world.
house.
Please don't
get like 50
crucify
acres
me.
out there.
Dude, I'm just saying, man.
Get some acres
And the,
out there.
The crazy part
split
is
a
you're like,
house.
you think
Yeah.
you're like, oh, the cost of living out here
I'm
is so
down.
much cheaper. I bet you the wages are like much less. It's like, no, the wages are the same, if not more. In most like Georgia, Tennessee, like Tennessee's a little more expensive.
No, see, you're in the wrong area of the spectrum. I'm thinking like Wyoming, like 500 acres,
Montana,
middle of it.
Montana, somewhere over there.
We start our own community. It'd
The
be great.
dash of Oklahoma. Shit's cheap.
Well, I have driven by the dash.
We-
Wyatt and I have driven by the dash.
We have been to the dash.
I've lived in the
No, we
dash.
have not been to the dash. We drove by the dash. We
Hey,
didn't, we didn't actually pass through it.
Close
The
enough.
peninsula.
Pretty fucking
You,
close.
you probably could see it.
I mean, you could see a lot out there because
Yeah.
everything's flat as shit.
Yeah,
but
and dead. Yeah.
There's no trees.
No.
Just grass.
Nothing.
If you had to pick up and move to a state because Florida was going to go underwater,
South
so you
Dakota.
couldn't stay here.
South Dakota.
This.
You want to go
You wanna be a
someplace?
corn farmer?
You want to go someplace there's nothing?
Okay, so
any place in South Dakota,
I'll agree with that because there's fucking nothing across South Dakota, but the west side of South Dakota,
except for
when
that
you-
one little notch on the west.
Yeah, like the west side of South Dakota is gorgeous. It's very mountainous. It's gorgeous. It's like the very edge of it. But
It's like-
honestly,
From left to right, there's Mount Rushmore, and then nothing.
all of the places I've been, Idaho was the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it not fucking gorgeous
It was
when we drove
gorgeous.
through it?
You
It was
don't-
absolutely amazing.
You would never expect.
Yep.
A
And
pla-
think about the potatoes.
Think about
Just
for the
potatoes.
potatoes.
There's golden
Potatoes
spuds,
everywhere.
man. They're
Dude,
oh man.
I've heard that it is the most like it's almost like they put Mount Rushmore where they put it just so people would drive through the fucking Dakotas.
pretty much.
Yeah.
well,
Because I heard there's
haven't-
nothing there. I heard you get there and you're like, wow, that's cool. All right, now what? And then you're like, oh, there's nothing else
Okay,
around
so
here.
think of South Dakota. Like it's a big rectangle.
Pull it up, Cole.
It's a big rectangle.
South Dakota is that where Mount Rushmore is? South
Yes.
Dakota.
Yes.
Where's North? Why don't we just have one Dakota?
I don't know.
Shouldn't we have two?
I don't know
Floridas?
what's in North Dakota. I'm
Shouldn't we have two
assuming
Floridas?
there's
Settle the
nothing unless
differences and decide to
I.
become one big
Yeah.
Dakota.
So okay. So see Sioux City on the map right there, bottom right of South Dakota.
Why
No,
would
Sioux
you-
Falls, Sioux City.
Sioux City.
Bottom-
Go to
bottom
Sioux
left.
Falls and go straight down.
We drove from there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we drove from there on that yellow line. We drove all the way up to Sioux Falls, and then we drove.
Because right there's a sign that says 1,500 miles to Wall Drug. And then every like 25 miles from there on out, there's another sign that's like to 1,200
we-
miles to Wall Drug.
We drove from
1,000 miles
Sioux
to Wall
City
Drug.
to Spearfish on the interstate.
And they get crazier as you
We
go.
drove the whole fucking extent,
There's nothing there.
right to left, and until you get to, was it the black? Is it the black? What's it called?
the Black Hills.
Black Hills or something like that.
Yeah.
Where Mount Rushmore is. There is fucking nothing in that place.
What
a damn thing.
No.
Did you guys go through Wyoming? Because it looks like Wyoming's right next to that.
Zoom out, Colton.
Did we?
Where's Wyoming? Show me.
right to the west.
Right here.
So
No.
when yes,
We went through-
no,
we
we did.
did?
We did.
Oh, we crossed through Wyoming to get to Montana.
He's talking about driving.
Yes.
Let Cody.
So when we left,
I was awake for most of it.
Were you sober?
Yes, we were driving in state. We were only drunk when we were stopped for the night.
yes. But when we left Mount Rushmore, thank you. We ended up taking state roads. We avoided the interstate. I have no fucking idea why. Which remember we stopped in Wyoming on the side of the road so you could brush your teeth.
What?
Remember?
That's right.
It was like dark and like flatlands, and this motherfucker wanted to brush his teeth, so we pulled over.
So when you drink a Red Bull and you don't brush your teeth for 3 days, it starts to taste like
shit.
butthole.
It was rough. It was rough.
So is that your regiment? Every 3 days, brush your teeth because you had a Red Bull.
We were on the road, so I didn't think about. I didn't think about it. We didn't sleep
in
for
a
3
hotel
days.
until we were in Washington State.
So I drank like 5 or 6 Red Bulls by that point, and the sugar sitting on my teeth like started to rot, and it was the worst taste in the world. And I just kept going. Why won't this taste go away? And I was like, oh. Because I'm disgusting and I haven't brushed my fucking mouth for 3 days.
The time to realize that was it like 9 o'clock when
you
it's
please
dark
enlighten
and we're...
It's 9 o'clock at night.
Can you please enlighten the people on why you guys made this drive? Sex drive, right?
Because
It's just a sex drive.
Basically.
It wasn't a sex drive. It was literally... It was literally because one night...
These men want to act like they're straight.
We had talked about cross-country road tripping for funsies when we were like 18, and it never happened, and now we're not 18, and it was literally one night I swear to God, we're at White's house, fucked up, chilling, playing video games, just having a good time, and I'm like, we should drive to the other side of the country. And he's like, that's such a good idea.
We should do it.
Where are we going?
How many Coors Lights were involved in this conversation?
Fucking too many. Hey, Coors Light, sponsor us. Promise. Wyatt and I, I'll get
Dude,
it tattooed on my forehead.
Slogan.
Let's do it.
I've told you guys I have the best slogan for a Coors Light commercial. Coors Light, because Bud Light's always been gay.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
That's a great slogan.
It's not bad. I don't know if like HR is gonna approve that, but
I mean,
fuck them.
the people who drink Coors Light are gonna be like, like I'm just saying, as a marketing standpoint,
the sales would spike. The sales would spike.
Yeah, everybody who had been drinking Bud Light would be like, well, I'm not gay. And they're gonna switch.
I'm just saying, it's good. I like it. I'm down.
It's Bud Light if it tastes good. I mean, this is a light beer. I mean, this is like a flavorful light beer. I love Coors Light, to be honest. It's refreshing. Dude, remember that time we were out in your fucking barn? You were mowing and I was doing something outside too. And I walked over and we were both fucking just sitting in the barn, which it's a metal barn. So
It's hot as fuck.
We're like getting toasterized.
It's like a sauna.
And I remember you were like, yeah, I don't have any beer. And I was like, it's a day to run up to the store real quick. And we ran up to the store. I think we got like a fucking 12-pack.
Doesn't matter. 24-pack, 18-pack.
It was
beer.
It was heaven. I remember having 6 beers, and it was just.
Bro,
I was enlightened. That was probably one of the best drinking experiences I've ever had.
There's absolutely nothing like doing hard, like manual labor in the sun
and having a nice cold beer.
Cracking a fucking ice cold beer, and you're just like.
The best is I was on a 24-hour fast on Friday, so 5 p.m. hit, and it was a 24-hour fast. I cracked a beer, and it was the sweetest nectar I've ever drinking.
Yeah.
Nothing. No beer has ever tasted better than that day, or when we've gone hunting.
Yeah.
And hunting, and you're fucking.
Well, that's because it's the same difference.
Yeah,
a day that Colton almost died.
Horrible physical labor where you're like, you're gonna fucking die.
I didn't die though. I made it.
Sorry.
It was close. We were close.
Mm-hmm. I had to sit down for a second. That was good.
This fucking thing's in my. If anybody watches video, is this thing not in my fucking face? I can't back it up anymore. It's annoying.
You could back up.
I could.
Back it up.
Now I feel like I'm too far. No, see, now it's too close to me. I don't like this.
Put it in your mouth.
No.
That's what you used to.
Need some room.
If you put it too close to his face, he's gonna start having flashbacks, and it's not gonna be good for anyone.
No, see, thank you, Wyatt, for knowing and appreciating me and caring about me.
Somebody's got to.
I don't know what it is about beer. I love it so much. You ever meet somebody who just fucking hates it?
Yes, I have.
I don't get that.
It used to be me, and now I drink IPAs.
I know. And we ridiculed you until
Yeah.
you drank beer.
Although there's something refreshing about a nice cold like whiskey Coke. You know.
It has its place.
It does.
It's not a right after I just mowed the yard.
No.
drink.
It's a sit down. You're
absolutely.
It's like we're at a nice dinner. I've got a collared shirt on, and I'm trying to act a fool.
If I was drinking whiskey Cokes and fucking mowing the
you're
yard
fucking
halfway
up.
through, I'd be laying on the ground like,
Or you just like pause the mower, turn the blades off.
No, you get home, you sit on the couch, you put a movie on, you get you a whiskey Coke.
Okay,
put on a good movie.
This is a good
hanging
question,
out.
Colton. You go out to a nice dinner with the wife. What is your go-to drink?
Probably like a good old fashioned.
Thank you. That old fashioned,
Beautiful.
That is the perfect drink.
It's delicious
for a nice restaurant.
Yeah.
It says like, I'm not fancy.
Yeah.
But I'm not getting a fucking
I'm not having
Coors Light at a nice dinner.
No, I think
A
old
bucket of
fashioned
Bud.
says you're fancy.
That's just
I think it says you're
no,
fancy.
absolutely not.
Well,
I would
because
never,
it's not a martini.
I would never spend the time to make an old fashioned
no.
because I've
too
done
much.
it. We've done it.
Too much work.
They're delicious. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Not doing it.
At that point, you're just having whiskey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
whiskey.
I'll just pour whiskey in a glass and
Yeah.
make up like whatever. But you know what's your go-to drink?
On a nice dinner out.
Like say you're going to like a nice premier like put it this way, business casual is the dress wear. What are you getting to drink?
It depends on the place, honestly. Like if it's an open, like they kind of have everything and it all sounds good. I'll try and pick something that sounds unique. Like to put it in perspective, when we went to Boston, I bought a drink that I like tequila. I bought this drink that I don't even know. It looked hella gay. It was bright pink when I got it.
Delicious.
Dude, no. Oh my god. Holy shit. Let me just explain. This drink.
Don't feel bad about this because what he's gonna come up with is way worse than what yours.
Yeah, he's probably like, oh my god, a coffee espresso, whatever. Just some gay shit. But
well, no, he doesn't like coffee because he's gay.
yeah.
I like
Black coffee.
Can I finish my statement first before we move on to Wyatt?
No, I wanted to
So
interrupt you
this
so bad.
pink drink that I had, dude, it looked like it would taste fruity, and it would have killed a small child. I literally I'm like sitting there at this bar, with my wife and my family and stuff, and in Boston, and this is a nice place. This is like a suit and tie, like business people are around us kind of place.
For sure.
And I remember like sitting there, and the bartender keeps like walking by, and I'm trying to fucking choke this thing. I mean, it would have been easier of me to just drink tequila straight. And they're like the guy like walks by and he's like, "Can I get you guys anything? You guys are all good." And I was like, "Actually, can you put some Sprite in this, please?" I literally was because like he walked by me like 5 times before I was like I was like trying to like talk up the nerve to be like, "Can you add some sugary stuff to my pink drink, please?" Like it was just like so I'm a 6 foot tall, 220 pound dude. Like I'm a big bearded fucking guy, and I'm like,
Hey, sometimes you got to do it,
dude. And it still wasn't enough. I literally was I had to choke it down. I was hammered off of one drink. That's all I wanted.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying like, what would the drink you would get? Like,
that was leading into the thing. As I said, it depends on what what I'm in the mood for. Just probably a Jack and Coke.
Always
Or-
get a
or a
Four
bourbon and Coke.
Horseman.
or my
nobody orders that.
I'll also go
I did
for
once. It
just
was
some
awful.
whiskey on the rocks.
So
As it depends.
I did go to a nice place in Tampa one time with Jesse's family, and they had
What was that
buffalo.
noise?
That was me.
That like grossed me out for a second. It was like somebody's just had a
Gurgling sound like it's like a death gurgle.
Sir, mute yourself when not speaking. Just kidding. If you're gonna make grotesque noises. No, I'm just kidding.
But they had a. God damn it. They had buffalo trace at the bar.
Delicious.
So I was just like, I just want buffalo trace on the rocks, and the guy's like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, buffalo trace,
Rocks.
like rocks.
Beautiful.
Bring it to me." And I had like 5 of them bitches, and you're like, "I'm good. Everything's good."
Like the bachelor party.
Where's
Ryan's bachelor party. That's what I had.
Please.
Delicious.
Yeah.
What you said? Your bachelor party that was
Christner's steak.
Yeah. I had buffalo trace on the rocks.
I know that. But
Afterwards,
Black Label.
blackened.
Blackened.
Damn it.
Yeah.
It's close.
Every time I look at it, I'm like,
Stumpy Colton.
yeah.
That'd be cool. The no, but like so basically it depends on the time too,
Yeah.
because like when we went to that steakhouse, I ordered red wine because I wanted it to go with my steak. I really wanted the experience.
Yeah.
First off, I don't appreciate you calling me that. I just like a little sipski.
One day I want to get fancy enough to order a scotch.
Scotch tastes like wood.
I don't know what. I
It literally
enjoy
tastes
lumber.
like wood. It tastes like fucking
Just
wood.
be like, give me a triple scotch.
Yeah, but
You just sound fancy.
Probably a bourbon and Coke would probably be like, that's my
Yeah.
like safe go-to drink if I
Yeah.
go to a place and I'm like, I don't.
Somehow we're adults. Do.
Every other podcast with these two crazy people, if you want to watch it full length, will be on Patreon. Past that, you'll get the first 20 minutes of it. Thank you guys so much for listening.
Somehow we're adults.